Championship final, drawing together the pairing of Blackrock and Piarsaigh, a novel pairing and a very purposeful occasion. Here it is at Fitzgerald Park. The referee who took charge of the All-Ireland Senior Hurling final this year, Purposewell's Terence Murray, and the 1993 final is underway. Difficult ground conditions, and straight away it's Blackrock firing into the attack. This is Chris Graham. Piarsaigh bringing play out towards that 45, and one of the O'Farrell gathers well. This good play by Paul. Had Conlon. There's a chance here from the Piarsaigh with John Boland. It's still Boland in possession, steadying for the strike, striking it in. The goalkeeper. Good play by Anton Roach. It's gone out, eventually a wide ball, a dangerous ball. It came in from John Boland, but Anton Roach was very alert to parry it out of the danger area for Blackrock. The parishes of Ardpatrick and Kilfinane alive at Fitzgerald Park today. Full-back Richard Connolly, a massive puck of a ball. Owen Moriarty and Pat McGrath. Mike Holland losing out. This time it's Aidan Ryan. David Quilty bringing play in towards full forward, and Pat McCarthy gone inside. It's Eamon O'Sullivan, but again sound play by Nicky O'Farrell. Owen Moriarty gathers well, shot lets him down. Paul O'Farrell runs onto it for the Piarsaigh. In comes the challenger Pat Heffernan, but away goes Paul O'Farrell. It goes up in the air and it comes down into the law favourably of Eamon O'Sullivan. John O'Neill solid at centre back. Pat McGrath, the captain, can he inspire his side? Straight across the field, and he's found the unmarked Eamon O'Sullivan. Pat Heffernan striking it in, it's left and wide. No score yet in the intermediate final, but it's been a lively opening 2 minutes. Here comes Brian O'Neill. The puck out about 50 yards. Pat Heffernan. Pat Considine, the captain, pulling away, and it's going to be a line ball for Blackrock. Whatever the outcome this afternoon, it's history in the making. A packed attendance in anticipation of a great game. It's gone out once more, off in the Piarsaigh man. Another line ball for Dick Ryan. Much talk too about the pairing of Richard Connolly, the full-back for Blackrock, and the Piarsaigh's full forward Shane O'Neill, a member of the Limerick under-21 team. This, the former Limerick senior hurling player Paul O'Farrell, bringing play towards the 45. Blackrock solid as ever in defence with Aidan Fitzgerald, bringing play out near the near sideline with David Quilty. Quilty losing out, and it's with Pat Conlon. In towards the goal, and Shane O'Neill and Richard Connolly. And this is Connolly winning the first battle. Great play by the full-back, but he's hooked from behind in the second attempt, and the Piarsaigh are firing into attack with Saoirse Laffin straight across the field, and it's coming now to John Boland. Tommy Quilty is with him. This is Boland striking. It's a wide. Good defensive play, it must be said, by Blackrock, in particular Tommy Quilty and Richard Connolly, the full-back. Tough task for him this afternoon, marking Shane O'Neill. Anton Roach, the youngest member of this Blackrock team, a player of immense quality. And what a puck out. Away goes Richie O'Brien, looping it in once more to Connolly and O'Neill. This time it's O'Neill, the full forward, turning and striking. The umpires are watching. It's good from Shane O'Neill. A beautiful score ahead of Richard Connolly. 50 yards from the goal, just steadied, looked at the uprights and slotted it over. He's the danger man. Dick Ryan trying to scoop up play. His colleague will, but only to Donald Hickey. Thumped out to Paul O'Farrell, playing well in the early stages and spreading the ball wide. Good intelligent play towards Laffin. Heisting it in towards the goal, over the head of Shane O'Neill. but not over the head of John Boland. Our reader, Aidan Fitzgerald, who brings play out, and a line ball to come for Piarsaigh. Weather conditions improving here as time progresses throughout the afternoon. Teeing it up like a golfer is Aidan Ryan, who partners Paul O'Farrell. Comes off the body of the captain, Pat Considine. A beautiful pick up by O'Neill, bringing play up the near sideline. Right beneath is now comedy position. Eamon O'Sullivan flicking it neatly inside, and good play by Mike Holland to Pat McCarthy, the full forward. McCarthy turns and strikes. The goalkeeper watches it, and it barely skims over the bar. It doesn't matter, the sides are level. The two full forwards have scored, Pat McCarthy and Shane O'Neill, a point apiece, and just 5 minutes gone. The forwards, it seems, are on form today. The ball dropping. Mike Holland has possession. Fine support with Dick Ryan. Out comes Owen Moriarty. And out comes Tommy Quilty for Blackrock. Good challenge comes in from Conor Shields. It's anybody's sliotar. It comes to Aidan Ryan, a Piarsaigh fire into attack. Beautiful ball played inside to Pat Considine, who louses out, and Tiggy Tobin is there. Inside with John Boland. A poor attempt, and Anton Roach is watching it, so too is Shane O'Neill. It comes off Anton Roach, it's gone out for a 65, but just look at the alertness of Shane O'Neill. So Donald Hickey, a member of the Limerick under-21 hurling team that reached that memorable final this year at Páirc Uí Chaoimh, where they lost out to Cork by just 2 points. Composure with Hickey, hoisting it in and hoisting it over the bar. 2 points to 1, the City Club lead. Blackrock have already won 2 county titles today. Can they win the 3rd? Monaghan very much alive. David Quilty and Richie O'Brien. Out it goes, a line ball from Donald Hickey, and it'll fall to Blackrock. Pat Heffernan is there. Well-known linesman John Sexton right beneath us. Of course, a well-known referee as well, and a quality referee at that. So play will resume with Tiggy Tobin and this line ball. In front of him, Pat Heffernan. He'll go over them all with a lovely chip inside towards Pat McCarthy, the full forward, who's ahead of Nicky O'Farrell. Palming it inside. Good play as well towards David Quilty. Quilty trying to make space for himself. Can he do that? He does, and he hoists it in towards the goal. It could be a goal. It breaks loose, and Tom Millie brings play out 30 yards from the goal to where Donald Hickey will pick it up, and his shot will be blocked down by Dick Ryan. This time it's another Ryan, Aidan Ryan. Ragged play here. Advantage to Blackrock. Neat play inside towards Mike Holland, going towards the goal, and a great dispossess there by a great man, the full back in Nicky O'Farrell. It'll only come to Tom Quilty. What a game. Quilty striking it long. Umpires watch. It's gone to the left and wide. A good attempt by the wing back. One of 2 brothers in the team. Tommy is at left half back. At right half forward is his brother David. The Piarsaigh hoping to follow on their junior success 3 years ago in 1990. Brian O'Neill brings them halfway. Richard Connolly, great strike of a sliotar out over the sideline, but what a ground stroke by Richard Connolly, one of their stars in their South final victory. Few can complain about the standard of hurling. It's been quite electrifying opening here. Aidan Ryan, a wonderful cut inside. Aidan Fitzgerald is under it. It comes now to Pat Conlon. Conlon finds support outside with Conor Shields. Shields striking it. His shot is blocked down, but Shields will win it back again. Dogged determination. Support from Paul O'Farrell from the Kittogue side, and the Kittogue side will go left and wide. Very few frees to date, as Anton Roach is ready to take the puck out. Running repairs to the centre of the field for Pat Heffernan. David Quilty. This is Paul O'Farrell having one of the games of his life. Shosha Laffin with Pat Considine. Two Pat Considines in operation, one for Blackrock and one from the Piarsaigh. Pat Heffernan brings it up beautifully. Delivery is effective in towards Pat McCarthy and Nicky O'Farrell. Right knee heavily bandaged. Again, right beneath us. Pat Conlon spreading it towards the centre. Conor Shields. Quilty is still there. The determination on the face of Quilty, but away go Conor Shields. He's down on the deck. No support is coming. And support will come all right from Dick Ryan. And what a puck of a ball. Way inside towards the 21-yard line. Here come Blackrock with Pat McGrath going towards the goal. The captain, his last out. It could come. A shot. It's saved in the goal. Great goalkeeping by Brian O'Neill from the shot by Eamon O'Sullivan. And plays suddenly out to the 45. Donal Hickey. Sideline cut to come from Eamon O'Sullivan. Here's the strike. Is it effective? Yes, it's good from Eamon O'Sullivan. A wonderful free. The sides level, 2 points apiece. Tiggy Tobin brings up play, landing it inside. Once again for Pat McCarthy and O'Farrell. The Piarsaigh man will win this. Winning it back, it's the captain, Pat McGrath. The strike, it's inaccurate. O'Neill hoists it to the opposite flank of the field. Tommy Quilty is under it. Conor Shields as well puts in a good challenge. Linesman is his flag up. It's going to be a line ball for An Carrightove. The GF school in the Piarsaigh territory have 100 youngsters here this afternoon. Blackrock have likewise, all adding to a colourful occasion on County Championship final day. Lovely flick inside. Pat McGrath losing out to Donal Hickey. Difficult underfoot for Pat Conlon. Tiggy Tobin won't mind. That's why he'll bring it into the 21. Nicky O'Farrell. Outside, Tobin rises high. Great challenge by John O'Neill. Donal Hickey. Despite difficult conditions, Pat Heffernan rubs off the challenge of the Piarsaigh man and plays a lovely ball inside to David Quilty. Blocked down by Hickey. As far as Chris Graham. Out towards Paul O'Farrell. The hurling is lively here. Boland, Slither stuck to the boss of the come on. John Boland going inside with Aidan Fitzgerald. It's still Boland going inside. He's on the 14-yard line. A low shot goal. A great save by Anton Roach, but it's not cleared yet. Shane O'Neill is there. Now to Conor Shields. He's hooked from behind by Dick Ryan. Danger relieved somewhat, but now it's with Aidan Ryan. Sending it in and sending it to the right and wide. But another wonderful save by the goalkeeper. Young he may be, but he's good. Anton Roach. Goodie Lorna Porca. Mike Holland, away he goes. Pat McGrath running onto it. Paul O'Farrell is there as well. Owen Moriarty losing out to Kieran Fitzgerald. And instead it's Tom Millie to the 65, hoping to link up with Pat Considine. It's his opposite number, however, Mike Holland. Great play once more by Paul O'Farrell. This is Tommy Quilty. Can he be one to inspire Blackrock to county glory? Pat Heffernan down on the deck. He's up again. The referee has sounded. It'll be a throw-in, says Terence Murray. O'Neill, one of the best centre-backs around, over the head of the full-back and full-forward. Owen Moriarty. He's won a free on his own 21-yard line from Kieran Fitzgerald. So Tom Millie, steady and striking as ever, straight as a die down the centre of the field. Aidan Ryan, only towards John O'Neill. Bringing play out the near sideline. Chris Graham with Eamon O'Sullivan. It's Graham that wins this tussle. And ahead of O'Neill is Pat Considine, the captain, and he wins a free in what could be a scoreable position here. Shane O'Neill, one of the bright prospects of underage hurling in Limerick, still just 20 years of age. Can he get his second score? The answer is yes. A wonderful strike, well within the capabilities of this talented youngster from Caherdavin. The Piarsaigh once more establishing a lead. David Quilty. Chasing him is Richie O'Brien. This is Pat Heffernan going inside. It's still Heffernan going towards the goal. He's hooked from behind, but Heffernan still has possession. Outside now towards Quilty. This is Pat McGrath. Back to Pat Heffernan. Heffernan between the 14 and the 21. Getting in the strike. The sides are level from Pat Heffernan. O'Neill's score quickly cancelled out by a menacing Blackrock attack. "12 minutes remain in the first half as play comes towards the 65. On Moriarty, Tommy Quilty getting play as far as Dick Ryan, now in towards Pat McCarthy. And Pat McCarthy is ahead of Nicky O'Farrell. This is McCarthy turning and striking. Not the best of attempts. It's another wide for Blackrock. The game losing some of its bite as we enter the second quarter of the game. Well-known umpire there, Tom Buston, just behind goalkeeper Brian O'Neill. Great crowd. Watch on in electrifying terms. Paul O'Farrell down the left flank of the field for Pat Conlon to run onto. This time it's Richard Connolly, the full-back. Umpire has signalled that it'll be a 65. Connolly alleged to have gone out over that end line, the perimeter that measures 150 by 50 metres. From one youngster to another, Shane O'Neill leaving it for Donald Hickey. Not quite 65 metres, make it 64 and a quarter. This to strike, and he's pulled it badly left and wide, so the score remains 3 points apiece. Now just 10 minutes to the break. And a wonderful crowd appreciating some fine passages of hurling. Puck out inside the 65, defensive 65 territory. This is Dick Ryan running onto it for Blackrock, swinging it neatly inside towards that 21 and Eamon O'Sullivan. Chris Graham puts in a small clearance. Pat McCarthy flicks a beautiful ball inside towards Dave Quilty. A chance of a goal straight across, a screaming shot left and wide. Blackrock have had their chances of goals. That was one of those. It could have just fell to Kieran Fitzgerald. Instead, a screamer of a shot straight across the goal mouth of Brian O'Neill. The sun begins to shine at Fitzgerald Park. Conor Shields. Pat Considine adding to it towards Shane O'Neill and Richard Connolly. The Piarsaigh man in possession, going out the field instead of in. Beautiful ball across to Paul O'Farrell. O'Farrell strikes it, and the Piarsaigh regain the lead. Good play by Shane O'Neill to spot the unmarked Paul O'Farrell, who so gently floated it over the crossbar of this young man. Once more, midfield exchanges tight as ever. Pat Heffernan looking for support. He's received a bit of a knock. Up with play, Pat McGrath sending it in towards Brian O'Neill, who gathers with ease on the goal line. The slither covered with mud, making its tracks to the 65 and the law of Tommy Quilty. Aidan Ryan and John O'Neill. Dick Ryan, they're all there. A ball inside here, a great tussle. Pat Conlon. And Pat Considine has won the free from Pat Conlon. Great marksmanship there by Pat Considine. Meanwhile, at the centre of the field, one of the more influential players with Blackrock. In championships past and present, Pat Heffernan has received a rather nasty injury to his left hand. Seems to be fit enough to resume play. Running repairs can happen at half time. We're not far from there just now. The sun could play a major part in this game yet. John O'Neill alleged to have fouled a young talented Piarsaigh wing back, Owen Moriarty. He'll have a free midway between the 45 and the 65, with his side leading by the narrowest of margins. That sliotar deemed to be a dud, and Donald Hickey will get a brand new O'Neill sliotar. Will it make a difference? For the son of Dan Hickey, a member of the county board, I think it will. That's a beautiful ball dropping in towards Shane O'Neill and Connolly bats it down. Powerful play out towards Tommy Quilty, and Quilty brings play way out the field and way out into the sideline, a line ball. Aidan Ryan head down, making tracks over to take this cut. Both sides bidding to make the big breakthrough in adult hurling, intermediate level that is. None of these teams have ever won an intermediate championship. Paul O'Farrell timing it neatly inside towards John Boland. Quilty gone out, a line ball from the Piarsaigh. Can he get a clean sweep at it? He does. Heisted like a Garryowen to the 21. But away come Tiggy Tobin. He's tripped. The referee says play on, and Tobin, the courage, infinite dedication, still lingers on to Tobin. Loses out in the end to Laffin, to Paul O'Farrell. That's where Laffin should be, now where the sliotar is. Pat Conlon and Pat Considine. Conlon way across the field. Conor Shields playing a lovely ball out now towards Aidan Ryan. Can he capitalise? A good score by Aidan Ryan. Both midfield players for the Piarsaigh now scored. Paul O'Farrell and Aidan Ryan. The game not letting us down as a spectacle of fine hurling. Richard Connolly, once more the towering man that stands way above 6 feet and can puck a ball way over 70 yards. Mike Holland with Donal Hickey. Holland playing a good ball outside towards David Quilty. It spins off the come on of Quilty and right and wide. And two players are down on the deck. One's a Blackrock man, the other's a Piarsaigh man. The Blackrock man is Kieran Fitzgerald. The book is out. And Kieran Fitzgerald is going to become the first player to be booked in the 1993 County Intermediate Hurling Championship Final of Limerick. Murray, who in the past has played hurling with his native Patrick's well. Just checking to see that the Piarsaigh player is fit enough. Tommy Lee. Yes, Tommy Lee, he'll continue play. Fast approaching half-time and Brian O'Neill in possession. The Piarsaigh goalkeeper. Up goes Paul O'Farrell. But Blackrock have it once more. Intelligent ball inside towards Pat McCarthy. To Donal Hickey. No missing with Richie O'Brien. To John O'Neill. No missing here either. The puck 35 yards, and what a leap in the sky by Nicky O'Farrell. He's won a free as well. And what a battle there has been between Nicky O'Farrell and Pat McCarthy. Pat McCarthy got the better early on. He's won a number of balls as well from Nicky O'Farrell. But overall, Nicky O'Farrell is having a fine display at fullback. Dropping on the 45-yard line. Here it comes with Paul O'Farrell, bringing play in towards Shane O'Neill. Connolly leaves it go for John O'Neill to run onto the centre back. Difficulty in picking it up. Now he has it, the centre back. Still John O'Neill. Resorting to the boot. It's effective with Dick Ryan. The opposite flank of the field is with Owen Moriarty. Moriarty's shot blocked down by the captain, Pat McGrath. In towards the centre with David Quilty. Richie O'Brien. Now it's with Mike Holland. Holland turning and striking it, spreading his sliotar. O'Farrell races out towards this like a terrier. Brings play down the near sideline. Shosha Laffin hoisting it in towards that 45-yard line. Quilty watches it, cute as ever, to Pat Heffernan and Paul O'Farrell. This could be a chance for Blackrock. O'Sullivan strike, and there's just a point between the sides. Kieran Fitzgerald as alert as ever. Kieran Kieran Fitzgerald, the point scorer, and Brian O'Neill, the goalkeeper. One of the more dominant players in the field of play is this man, Paul O'Farrell, going inside Pat McGrath. O'Farrell, a lovely ball inside as well to Saoirse Laffan. Laffan striking it, the umpires are watching it, so two other players trying to keep it in. They won't. A slither wins the race. Another puck out for Anton Roach. Richard Connolly. The shouts come all around Fitzgerald Park, and there it is at half time. Little separating the sides, 5 points to 4. The Blackrock team, positional switch. Pat Heffernan has gone to corner forward. Midfield restored with the pairing of Dick Ryan and Pat McGrath, and the second half is underway. Mike Collins straight away, firing into attack for Blackrock, playing a ball outside. That'll reach Eamon O'Sullivan, and O'Sullivan's shot is blocked down by Owen Moriarty. Sound as ever, wing back, trying to find Paul O'Farrell. Instead, he'll find a Blackrock man in the form of David Quilty, who swings the ball inside. That's read by Richie O'Brien and thumped up the field by O'Brien. Towards their half-time substitute, Damon Quigley. Tiggy Tobin. Saoirse Laffan is there as well. Pumping the ball in. Dangerous one at that. To Pat Conlon. Pat Considine. Loose play here by both Blackrock and Piarsaigh. The slitzer, it's anybody's ball. Piarsaigh at the team with Quigley going inside. He's won the free as well. Very profitable position here for Shane O'Neill. The wind beginning to strengthen at Fitzgerald Park, and Shane O'Neill has the backing of that. 5 points to 4. A low shot and a dangerous one by Richard Connolly is on the goal. It could break loose. Eventually it's out by Quilty, and the better option there by O'Neill would have been to put it over the bar. Perhaps it was a miscue. Up at play, Owen Moriarty. Eamon O'Sullivan gives a line ball to Piarsaigh, and Aidan Ryan is there. Another member of the Limerick under-21 panel this year. Taking it quickly. Smart ball as well to Conor Shields, and Conor Shields has won a free again, and Shane O'Neill races out from full forward. Maybe this time, a difficult angle. He can put 2 points between the sides. Poised over the slither on the lush pastures of Kilmallock, and that's a brilliant strike by Shane O'Neill. His second free, his third score in all. And Blackrock are making a switch on their team. Eamon O'Sullivan making way. Will the introduction of Patrick Sheehy make a difference? That's the question ringing around Fitzgerald Park, as Blackrock have a line ball the opposite flank of the field. Low scoring game. Tig Tobin. Blocked down, here comes Pat Heffernan. Heffernan charging inside. Great ball inside, over the head of the full forward, and favourably for the full back, Nicky O'Farrell. What a lucky break from Piarsaigh. Aidan Ryan bringing his side into attack. Great defensive duty by Tommy Quilty, but Aidan Ryan has won the free from Terence Murray. This the body of Donal Hickey. The Piarsaigh to make the breakthrough, or is it to be Blackrock? Time will tell. The time, 26 minutes remaining. The strike, and Donal Hickey has put daylight between the sides. 7 points to 4. A goal the difference. Pat Considine, Donald Hickey swings along the ground, great ground stroke. Pat Conlon losing out to Aidan Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald bringing play deep inside the Piarsaigh territory. Richie O'Brien. Damien Quigley. Shorsha Laffin is there as well, but it's with Pat Considine now. A clearance out, and the Piarsaigh will have a line ball once more to drive their side into attack. Can he do it? Richie O'Brien, left wing back of the team, and what is a very solid half back line, formidable at that, with Owen Moriarty, Donald Hickey at centre back, and Richie O'Brien on the left flank of the field. Richie O'Brien, wind assisted to send it airmail towards the goal. It won't go towards the goal, but it'll come to Pat Considine. And John O'Neill is there as well. O'Neill now discarding with the hurley. Now throw in the result here from this confrontation. Quickly thrown in by Murray. Quigley picks it up. Striking it in towards the goal. It's gone to the left and wide. A goal, the differential, the common denominator would be a green flag waved by one of the Patrick Swell umpires. With Terence Murray since 1979, another free from the Piarsaigh, and Donald Hickey practically on. The 65 will have a chance to open up a 4-point margin. There was a point between the sides at half time. It's opened up to 3. Has it opened up to 4? This ball is dropping short. It's gone over. Just about. It's scraped over the bar. And 2 points by Donald Hickey and a third by Shane O'Neill. There's 4 points between the sides. Double scores at Fitzgerald Park. The Piarsaigh punishing Blackrock, who are fouling on a number of occasions. 7 minutes into the second half. Mike Holland, can he inspire Blackrock? Paul O'Farrell puts in a good challenge, and away goes Paul O'Farrell. Hand passed inside towards Conor Shields. Quilty once more to the rescue. Ken Fitzgerald giving it back towards Patrick Sheehy, pumped into Pat McCarthy, pumped out by Donald Hickey to Aidan Ryan. His opposite number, Dick Ryan, no relation, Pat McCarthy, ball inside towards Quilty. It's read well by the Piarsaigh defence and play out now towards Chris Graham. Chris Graham picks it up, great fluency in the play of Piarsaigh, hooked from behind by Captain McGrath. And another free to come from Piarsaigh. This time it's back in the heart of their own defence, and Donald Hickey once more to take it. The City Club are looking good for County Championship glory. Wind strengthening as the afternoon passes. Pat Considine reading the danger along with John O'Neill. Playing it along the sideline. He's won the line ball as well, often the Piarsaigh man. Up the opposite flank of the field for Mike Holland and Donald Hickey, and Mike Holland has won a free. For once it comes to Blackrock, and Pat Heffernan is standing over the sliotar, ready to take this free. Great crowd roar echoing around the ground. Heffernan hoisting and sending it in towards the goal where it is blocked by the goalkeeper Brian O'Neill. Play comes out to Paul O'Farrell, who's hooked from behind. Blackrock still alive, Piarsaigh still alive. Paul O'Farrell, a fresh air, it's in the end out towards Aidan Ryan. Challenges coming in thick and fast. Piarsaigh are winning the free. Donald Hickey has scored 2 points in the game, both coming in the second half. Gentle as a boy into the 21-yard line. Shane O'Neill and Richard Connolly. O'Neill scoops it up, has support outside. Great clearance by O'Neill. Piarsaigh win it back. John O'Neill wins it back as well. Now it's with Piarsaigh's Aidan Ryan, who's without a come on and throws it straight across the field. He thought it was volleyball. He'll give away the free. Without the come on. Aidan Fitzgerald, left full back of the team. Been told by the linesman you can't gain extra metres here. In around the house, will it go? Pat Heffernan through his love. By Collins, losing out to Donald Hickey. Tommy Quilty not giving up hope just yet. It's with Pat Heffernan. 50 yards from the goal, and Heffernan going inside once more. Inside it goes towards Pat McCarthy and Pat McGrath. Back covering, it's Chris Graham, and Chris Graham relieves the danger from Piarsaigh, dropping on the 45, dropping on the head of midfield player Dick Ryan, who brings play to the 21-yard line. Donald Hickey. Shorsha Laffin back helping his defence. Richard Connolly has it. He's won the free as well from Shane O'Neill. Upward play, Paul O'Farrell is running onto this. Pat McGrath, the captain of Blackrock, is also there. Inside, dangerous ball to Kieran Fitzgerald. Kieran Fitzgerald going towards the goal. The ball flicked inside, and it's read so well by Chris Graham once more. He's relieved them, not once but twice, in just the space of a couple of minutes. This young Patrick Sheehy. Tommy Quilty and Pat Heffernan. Pat Heffernan. Shoulder charge, ball out. A small confrontation on the sideline, but Mick O'Neill, Limerick under 21 hurling selector, quickly relieves the danger. The Clareborn, the Piarsaigh manager this afternoon. The big roar goes up. The emigrant returns, Eddie McGrath. Eddie McGrath is on the field of play for Blackrock. And Pat McCarthy. He's poised for possession. He's on the small parallelogram. Pat Heffernan, can he resume play? A battle scarred, a battle bruised Pat Heffernan. The Piarsaigh have a line ball, Eddie. Eddie McGrath is on for Cian Fitzgerald. Double scores, 8 points to 4. We haven't had a score in 8 minutes. Aidan Ryan. Right below us in our bird's nest view. The Limerick Fireplace is sponsored the Piarsaigh team. Saoirse Laffan going inside, thumping it in, striking it well. It's dropped and it's well held in the goal by Anton Roach. Connor Shields. Paul O'Farrell has support outside with fellow midfield man Aidan Ryan, but it's O'Neill that comes out of the defence. Jacques O'Shea style, pumps it inside. Cut out by Owen Moriarty. He overcarried it and Blackrock have a free at the centre of the field. And Pat Heffernan once more down on the deck. He's up. Frank Bruno style, he never gives up. So Tiggy Tobin. Plenty of time, 15 minutes exactly. This the delivery, the wind holding it up outside the 14. Up goes Pat McCarthy. Tussling for the ball, Mike Holland and David Quilty. Hits anybody's ball. It comes loose, advantage here. Can it be? It comes off the upright and breaks loose with a shot by Pat McCarthy. It's still in play. The fire beginning to burn. A shot once more blocked, and eventually it's Donald Hickey who brings it out to the 45. What play by Tommy Quilty. Look at Quilty go. A menacing, dangerous ball inside. The referee has sounded his whistle. There's something going to happen here. So Conor Shields has been booked by referee Murray, the second player to be booked. He's joined in the book by Cian Fitzgerald. Look at the crowd behind the goal, the town goal, as Pat Heffernan stands over the sliotar. Three and 3 equals 6. Why 6? There's 6 men in the goal for Piarsaigh. There's 1 man for Blackrock. He's Pat Heffernan. Here comes the shot. It's low. It comes. It could be in towards the goal. Eddie McGrath. It's gone out. It's gone wide. Eddie McGrath. Unlucky attempt. The initial shot came from Pat Heffernan. Patrick Sheehy tried to connect. In the end, it came to Eddie McGrath. Eddie, of course, brother of Pat McGrath, who captains the side from Ardpatrick and Kilfinane. Brilliantly held at centre field by Dick Ryan. Pat McCarthy now playing at centre forward. Still McCarthy losing out to Donald Hickey. And Hickey bringing play out towards Dick Ryan. Quickly having moved from corner forward to half forward. To Shane O'Neill and Richard Connolly and Saoirse Laffan. Aidan Fitzgerald. Tommy Quilty is there as well. Now with Piarsaigh's Aidan Ryan. And back to Ryan once more. Out to Quigley. Good interlinkage play. He's hooked from behind by substitute Patrick Sheehy. And Terence Murray once more quickly in to alleviate the danger. And Patrick Sheehy, his name being penciled into the notebook as well. And he's got his marching orders. Unbelievable. Patrick Sheehy, Blackrock are down to 14 men. So says Mick O'Neill and Tim O'Connor. "15-man to Piarsaigh against 14-man Blackrock." The cheer goes up as O'Neill strikes it. Doesn't connect properly. And out comes O'Neill, storming out as the centre back. And Shane O'Neill felt that from O'Neill. To Pat McCarthy. McCarthy bringing play towards Pat Heffernan. Heffernan's gone inside. The goal at his mercy. This is Heffernan. A chance. Yes! Magic! Pat Heffernan! There's just a point between the sides. And Fitzgerald Park erupts. Just yet. What a game. Pat Heffernan, the hero of the minute. Aidan Ryan going inside once more. Danger cut out by Richard Connolly. He's overcarried it. Blackrock have a free again. Quilty leaving it behind for Aidan Fitzgerald. He picks, he bends, he strikes, he does it all. Donald Hickey brings the slither way out onto the Cork Road. First time hurling, old style hurling. We've seen plenty of it here today. Dick Ryan. Brilliantly struck in over Donald Hickey's body. It's cleared by another body. O'Farrell, the full back, to Pat McCarthy, the full forward, come centre forward. Tommy Quilty. The Piarsaigh got there with Pat Heffernan. Now with the other Pat McCarthy. McCarthy going inside. He's brought to the ground. Referee says play on. Eventually it'll result with a 65 and 7 minutes still to go. Pat Heffernan once more receiving attention inside. Tiggy Tobin has a chance to put the sides level. He pumps it in, the umpires watch. He doesn't connect properly, unsuccessful. The score remains. The Piarsaigh 8 points. Blackrock 1 goal and 4. Hochulini, the clubna, the Piarsaigh. Hulawan, August Carachulini, the clubna, and Harry Dove. Shorsha Laffin flicking it inside towards Shane O'Neill. This is Richard Connolly, the full back. And watch that for a solo run. Another in goal. Still going. 40 yards of a solo run and 70 yards of a puck to Pat Heffernan. Tom Millie brings it out, but only towards Pat McCarthy. McCarthy on the 21, the shot, a goal! Pat McCarthy and Blackrock are leading. What a score! Unbelievable! The gods are shining down on Ardpatrick and Kilfinane. There's still 5 minutes to go and the Piarsaigh trail by 2 points. To centre field, the Piarsaigh have it. On the 65-yard line. Alan Delaney brings play out over the end line and wide. And a puck out for Connolly. Pat McGrath, the captain, has gone back to mark the free man. Eddie McGrath, the cheer goes up. The puck goes down the field to Tom Maley. Shane O'Neill has now gone centre forward. Switching with the captain, Pat Considine. This is Quigley. Cut out by Tiggy Tobin. And Quilty falls to the ground. As Richard Connolly plucks the ball from the skies. John O'Neill over the head of Richie O'Brien to Donald Hickey. The Piarsaigh coming to attack. Blackrock win possession with Dick Ryan to Pat Heffernan, the only man inside the left half of the field. Tug of war style, he's given away the free. Firing it in does the centre back and firing it to the right and wide. The dream still alive for the Piarsaigh and Blackrock. A draw not all out of the question just yet. 3 minutes to full time, 3 minutes to history. David Quilty threading the ball in towards Pat Heffernan. Nicky O'Farrell is alert. Tiggy Tobin linking up with Dick Ryan. Ryan has it. He's overcarried it, he's given away the free. This, the best game of hurling we've seen this year. Shane O'Neill resorting to leave it behind for Donald Hickey. He's dropping it short, does Hickey. And it's held on the goal by Aidan Fitzgerald. To Quilty, his first name David. To Pat Heffernan. Now it's with Chris Graham. Chris Graham and turns, strikes it from the right hand side. Shane O'Neill. Damien Quigley. Inside to full forward territory. Pat Considine. The sliotar amongst the forest of hurleys back of the 21-yard line. Pat Considine can run onto it and can clear it as well. Only to Donald Hickey. Low shot inside. Pat Conlon on the 21-yard line. He's cut inside the defence. He's lost the sliotar as it comes to Tommy Quilty. The danger not averted just yet. Quilty has picked the ball off the ground. A 21-metre free to come. The score, Blackrock 2 goals and 4 points. The Piarsaigh 8 points. 10 points playing 8. Seven men on the goal, the country in goal at Fitzgerald Park. Shane O'Neill, silence, here comes the shot. It's saved somewhat, it's saved twice on the goal line. The shot, second shot coming in from Alan Delaney. Eventually it's a 65, it came off the body of Tommy Quilty. Into injury time. He'll have to drop it short. 27 hurlers are around that small parallelogram. Donal Hickey giving signals. This is the signal. He's dropping it short again. A dangerous ball. 14 hurlers dumped for the ball. Straight across the goal. It's somewhere there with Anton Roach. Another 65. What a finish to a marvellous, marvellous game. Blackrock, can they hold out? A minute into injury time. This could very well be the last puck of the ball for Donal Hickey. Here it is. Connolly rises high, brings play out towards Ger O'Brien, and Ger O'Brien has won a free at a vital stage. Can the Piarsaigh bring it out of the fire? Tiggy Tobin. Tobin way down the field. Still time left to Ger O'Brien. Here comes Captain Fantastic, Pat McGrath. He's on the 21. He's brought play across the 21. Pat McCarthy, his shot blocked down towards the goal, and Brian O'Neill. And Brian O'Neill brings play out. The 21. Quilty returns it. Here's Pat McGrath. It's saved by O'Neill once more. Referee looks. Is it there just yet? O'Neill sparking into life again. They're on the brink of success. Aidan Fitzgerald. Referee looks. History! You've seen it here. Blackrock, the county intermediate hurling champions of Limerick, 1993. A marvellous game, a wonderful contest. History in the making. Blackrock, the champions of Limerick. Well done.
I'm sure you're not going to know the palpitations. And I know that you will be working to be senior team in 1994. And we look forward to you in that great. I would like to thank you all
don't look into that.
and his officials for the wonderful officiating.
Don't.
Again, on behalf of the county board, I would like, on behalf of all of you, on behalf of the county board, to thank two wonderful teams for a wonderful display of hurling. Blackrock, The proudest moment I ever had in my life to stand here as captain of Blackrock and to accept this cup on behalf of the people of Ardpatrick and Kilfinane and of our great club Blackrock. It is a proud moment to every one of us that stood in that field today. None of us will ever forget for the rest of our lives, and one we'll treasure for the rest of our lives, as I'm sure will every other person who's here supporting us today. It makes it that little bit extra special. When I look at the name on this cup, we think of the great man who is represented, and in whose honour he was presented. Big Fox is a proud man tonight here. There's a lot of people up there with him. And I hope God will live on, man, because there's going to be one hell of a party there tonight. There are a number of people who deserve great credit for this victory. Our great chairman, Graham Murphy, our secretary, and the great committee, who made sure finance never got in the way. Our tremendous selector, John Holland here beside me. Our tremendous trainer, Neil Ronan. And our tremendous manager, John McCarthy. Together, we won this cup for Blackrock today. And we'll treasure it. And I'm sure that we will represent our club with distinction next year when we are playing in senior levels. I would like to thank the Piarsaigh for a fantastic game. We played them already this year, and they had one up on us. So we came here today, and we knew we had everything to do if we were going to win this game. For that, I would like to thank the Piarsaigh, and as the county chairman said, their day will undoubtedly come. And I'd like to finish by giving 3 cheers to the Piarsaigh. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And I looked out the supporters. They were waiting for a long, long time for this, and I'm sure you'll see what the chairman will do. Thanks a lot. There was also a manager match sponsored by Power's Pharmacy. And here to present the man of the match is John Holland to Richard Connolly. She'll be very pleasure to make the presentation to Richard Connolly, who made a strong game for today, and I'm confident this talk will be here who made the presentation. So, Richard. It's the end of a very long, tough, hard year, but a very successful one. And it's brilliant to get this, but I'm only one of a team, one of 15, 16, 17, whatever. They started out at the beginning of the year with one aim. And that was to win the county intermediate championship. The last 2 years we've been very disappointed, very, very disappointed to go to the penultimate stage. And we made sure we were going to go all the way this year. And we did, lads. That's thanks to everyone involved, everyone in the panel, for winning this superb effort from the start of the year. Not forgetting our trainer, our manager, everyone else involved. So I'm delighted to get this, but on behalf of everyone in the panel, I accept it. Thanks very much.
county intermediate hurling championship title of Limerick for 1993. Undoubtedly, this was the best game of hurling we've seen in Limerick. Team trainer with Blackrock, county champions, on a marvellous afternoon, October's afternoon, at Fitzgerald Park in Kilmallock is Neely Ronan. Neely, you've brought luck to Blackrock. Congratulations.
Thanks. And on my own behalf, I'd like to thank all the lads, the club who made me very welcome over there, and John McCartney and John Holland who invited me over there in the first place and gave me that honour to train a magnificent bunch of lads. I'm a neighbour of theirs. I'm just next door in Ballyhea, a parish steeped in tradition, and I know coming over into Blackrock, well, definitely they'll have it there as well. And what can I say about this man here on my left? A tremendous captain, a tremendous club, and it was great to be involved in him. Thanks very much.
It really was a heroic second half performance, Neely.
Too heroic, really. I'd prefer now if we were up 4 or 5 goals and relaxing, you know. But when we sit back tomorrow morning and look at it, they're the games to win. And I think Limerick Hurling deserve that type of thing, you know. Too long we've been listening about the Ardpatrick as well and Ballybrown and these crowds, you know. They'll have to talk about the Blackrocks in future, I think, you know. And that's for sure. Thanks.
Pat McGrath's team captain, he played his part too this afternoon. Pat, congratulations on a marvellous game. Can you tell us how you described or saw those 2 goals coming late in the game?
I think possibly the Piarsaigh extends victory when we got a man sent off. And possibly they relaxed a little bit, and the back line seemed to open up. And when it did open up, I felt our determination and courage, which we displayed in the semi-final, would come through. And we just kept plugging away when the opening came. The right man was in the right place to take it, and he took it very well.
5 points to 4 at half time, a point down. You're going to play against the Breeze in the second half. What were your thoughts at that stage?
I thought at half time we had a good chance of winning the game because of the character of the team. And we had been down before, and we should maybe have been a point or 2 up at half time. I think we missed a lot of scores. I missed a great chance of a goal myself, but I felt that the character of the team would put us through.
Nick Hayes was the sponsor of the match this afternoon. Nick, your views on this afternoon's game?
Oh, it was a tremendous victory, and as often happens with a team, the team that loses a man spurs them on. Certainly, as your captain said there, the Piarsaigh seemed to relax. They thought they had it game, thought they had won. But the big change was bringing Pat McCarthy out centre forward. When he came out centre forward, he really opened it up. And I said that goal of Pat Heffern's was as good a goal that he was ever scored here on this pitch. He took his time, picked his spot, and he buried it. And from that on, there was only 1 team in it. And I'm delighted for Blackrock. They have been at it for a long time. And for a small parish, it's great to see it win. And I've no doubt the Piarsaigh will be there on another day.
Well, on any winning day, it's great to be a chairman of the club. Ben Murphy is the chairman of Blackrock. Ben, your response to the win?
Superb, excellent hurling on our behalf. It looked earlier on that we were in big trouble. However, the big guns came out. Pat McGrath played his captain's part as usual. Pat Heffernan, under pressure there for a while, got a bad knock early on there in the second half, came very good, scored a brilliant goal, and I think from there on we seem to get into the game and take it over.
Winning the title this afternoon, what does it mean for Blackrock?
I know.
I suppose it must be the best win that we've had in the century. It was very important for us to win today. The last 2 years we've been plugging away. We got to semi-final stage last year. The lads early on this year, they got together and they said it was either this year or never. They were totally determined. It means an awful lot to us. We've been saying with years we're good enough to go senior. I think we proved today that we are probably well and truly ready to go senior.
Intermediate hurling champions of Limerick, they finally broke the barrier, champions of Limerick in 1993.